Hey, you are tuning in to Smokey Said. And I'm your host, Smokey Jones. And this is where we get together. If this is your first time, this is where we get together and we just talk about relationships, situationships, friendships, anything to do with ships, relations between people. That's what we do here, okay? So thank you for turning me on today. And if you had a chance to check out last week's podcast, I mentioned that we would be talking about older women dating young men today. This is going to be a quick one, y'all. It's going to be a quick one, okay? One of my listeners got in my inbox and she said, "Hey, I want to talk about older women dating younger men. I feel like, older women prey on younger men." So that's what we're talking about today. So I'm just going to say this. Let me go ahead and put my disclaimer out here. I am not an expert. I'm just a random chick on the internet. I've had quite a few experiences and I've witnessed quite a few things where relationships are concerned. So that's where my expertise is coming from, okay? All right, so let's get into it. I don't feel like older women prey on younger men. This is just me personally speaking, okay? I know you have those rare cases where that may be going on, but generally speaking, I don't think that's what's happening because it has been my personal experience that men are hunters. They come after us. So it really doesn't matter the age. I think when they go after a woman, no matter her age, they know what they want and they go for it. So I don't really feel like older women prey on younger men. But hey, that's just my opinion. I'm not important. I'm just a random chick on the internet, okay? If you feel differently, drop me a comment below. We can talk about it. Send me a message, call me up, whatever. You can call me on Messenger. I'll talk to you. We could talk about it, okay? Outside of that, also, I would say that if you are a woman who is considering dating a younger guy, there are definitely some things to consider. Now, it's not going to be all peaches and cream, right? Now, before y'all start talking about Smokey told me to go rob the cradle, I'm not telling you to rob the cradle. I'm telling you that if you have somebody that you may be interested in, that may be a few years younger than you, as long as they are a consenting adult, it could work out. That's all I'm saying. But here are some things that I want you to consider if you are thinking about doing that, all right? If you're thinking about dating a younger guy. One thing you want to be aware of is this younger guy may not be as mature as like a guy your age. You definitely want to take that into consideration. Another thing that you want to take into consideration, just talking about some of the cons, is people are definitely going to judge you because even though it's 2023, some people really still have a problem with that, like the young lady who called me and said that older women prey on younger men. So there are still people out there who think like that. So I just want you to keep that in mind, okay? Also, you definitely want to keep in mind that a younger guy may not be as financially stable as somebody that's a little bit older, but if that type of thing doesn't matter to you, then hey, go for it, okay? Now, some of the pluses. Let's talk about the pluses because we talked about the cons, so let's talk about the pros. Yeah, this is my favorite part. Some of the pluses are, dating somebody that's a little bit younger. It's been my experience that yeah, because I did it. Yeah, I have dated somebody that was a few years younger than me, okay? Had a great time. Hey, I'm like this. If we can get together and have a good time, it really doesn't matter. As long as you're grown, we can hang out, okay? But that's just me, all right? But anyway, like I was saying, some of the pros are, this person may be a lot of fun. You two may be compatible. They may have a brighter outlook where relationships are concerned. Some people, when they get a little older, they get bitter. They be mad at everybody, non-trusting, don't want to do nothing, just mad, okay? So, somebody that's younger, that's just getting into the game, may have a brighter outlook, and, that'll go a long way. You guys can have a good time, okay? All right. Outside of that, sometimes they have a little bit more energy. Yeah, more energy. Now, wait a minute. Get your mind out of the gutter, because now I know what y'all sitting there thinking. Smokey said younger guys are more energetic. Smokey nasty. Smokey telling me to be nasty. That's not what I'm saying. When I say more energetic, I just mean overall. We all know that when you're younger, you tend to have more energy, right? So that's one of the pros of dating a younger man. Whatever you're trying to do, he's probably going to have a lot of energy. He's probably kind of fit and in good shape. So that's definitely a plus, especially if you're a woman who's active and you like to do a lot of physical things. This works out, okay? All right? So get your mind out of the gutter. I'm just saying, more energetic. So what did we say? Pros, more energy, more fun, not bitter. Now I know some of y'all guys that are listening are probably saying the same thing about some older women. Like, yeah, that's why I date younger women, because older women are mad, they bitter, they ain't no fun. Well, that depends on which one you talking to. But like I said, it varies from person to person, So my only advice would be that if there is somebody that you're interested in, don't just look at age as a factor. There are other things that you need to look at as well. Everybody has a different level of maturity and sincerity, and you may miss out on that one just because, he or she may be 2 or 3 years younger than you. Don't worry about what people have to say. Live your life, do your thing, okay? Because I'm not gonna let nobody tell me who I could date. You could say Smokey said that too. I'm gonna date who I want to date, okay? As long as they are a consenting adult, hey, I'm doing it. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you for tuning in once again to Smokey Said. And like I said before, you want to talk about something, you want to hear me talk about something, hit me up, leave me a message, drop me a comment. I love to read them. And I'll see you next time for our next conversation. All right.